Hey everybody, wanted to go a little more deeper into this search for life in the universe thing. So I will call this part 2 to contact. Now, there is a lot more that they obviously won't tell you with this. Like I said last video, I think they've known that there's things up there for a long time now, and they are now with all the technology we have and everything, they can't hide any of this anymore. So they're gonna have to come out with some kind of bold-faced lie to saying that they made contact from like miles away, like not miles, light years away. Now look at this right here. That's a Draco right there. That's a reptilian. See the mouth right here and the eye. So that they're putting that right in their symbol of who they actually is in control of them. The serpents, the serpent mind, as you would say. Okay. Now I want to show you this one part right here that I didn't show you before. Right here. I think in the next 20 years we will find out we are not alone in the universe, said NASA astronomer Kevin Hand, who suggested that alien life may exist on Jupiter's Europa moon. Now, this is a picture of Jupiter's Europa moon. This is why they think that, because of this right here. There's a sheet of ice right here, and then underneath is a big ocean of water. They think that there might be life in that right there. Now, I'm not saying all of, I want to say too, I don't think all of NASA people that work there are in all of this. I think a lot of them actually do try to find some evidence that, but the ones that are above them are the ones that are probably the more corrupt. But who knows, right? Who knows? I never really talked to a NASA person because they won't tell you anything anyway, even if they did know. But this is also what I wanted to go into more. This first and second and third heaven. Now this is really what is going on around you. In Genesis 1:20, it says, here it is right here. Then God said, "Let the waters teem with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open expanses of the heavens." God created the great sea monster and even living creatures that moves, with which the waters swarmed after their kind, and every winged bird after their kind, and God saw that it was good. Okay, that's the first heaven. That's where, the stuff we see in our realm. Okay, then you get to the second heaven, and look who rules the second heaven. Saturn. And basically, I think when you die, you have to get past that Saturn to get to here. Okay, then it shows you where to go to. I can't show you all of them. There's Isaiah 53. Well, not 53, 50, verse 3. And then I'm going to show you this one, Deuteronomy 1:10. Okay, I spoke to you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear a burden of you alone. Say, the Lord your God has multiplied you, and behold, you are this day like the stars of heaven in number. See? Of heaven in number. So there's other numbers up there. May the Lord, the God of your fathers, increase you 1,000-fold more than you are, and blessed you, just as he has promised you. So, what is going on is why you're seeing all these supposed aliens right here in the second heaven is because when the fallen angels got thrown out of here, they could only dwell here and here. So that's why you see them here. But there are also good ones that dwell in this area too. And this realm is basically our universe. That's the realm that is the second heaven, our universe. This is the third heaven is in another dimension. It's another realm. So I will take you to Corinthians 12:2. Okay. I knew a man in Christ above 14 years ago. I cannot tell or whether out of the body I cannot tell. God knoweth. Such and one caught up to the third heaven. Say, it even tells you the third heaven is where God reigns. And it even tells you that when you're out of an out-of-body experience, that you're not going to be able to tell, cannot tell. God knoweth. God knoweth what it looks like, what it is. Now, whether in body, like I said, I cannot tell, or whether out of body. That's what out of body means. It means when you leave your body. Some people call it, I can't believe I have a brain fart here, an out-of-body experience, I guess you would say, when you go out of your body through, like, your spirit. Like I said, I had a brain fart, I forget what it's called. Okay, so, here, then that's why I wanted to explain more with this. This is the first, the second, the third heaven. That's what that is. And they know that these things that they're seeing here in this universe are good and bad ones that you're seeing. So soon the war in heaven is going to get more and more intense. So they're not going to be able to hide this anymore when this happens. So it's going to be interesting when it does, let me tell you. Because we're going to be seeing it. We're going to be seeing all of this, because this is all our realm right here. We're going to see in all of our realm this going on. Not just in the body and out of the body. You're going to be seeing it in both, like in your consciousness. Not just in the sub. Because in the sub, you can kind of see this stuff. I've actually had dreams where I was in the second heaven, believe it or not. The last one I was actually on the moon, and I was kicking over a stone on the moon, and I looked down, and I actually saw, like, no joke, like creatures, like flying ships all over right here, and it was a really weird dream. It really was. I woke up kind of like, whew. It's like one of those ones like you can't forget, like you can't get out of your head. Astral projection, that's what I was thinking of, by the way, the out of body experience. I'm sorry. It just came to me in my head, so I just had to say it. So yeah, that's this is, like I said, these videos I do are mostly to help out people that don't know this kind of stuff too. Here's some other pictures they show you of in here with the first, second, and third heaven. They won't show you the third one, obviously, because that's where God dwells, and you're not. And then who has a picture of that? But we have plenty of pictures of the second heaven. Obviously, this is where we dwell in right here. Obviously, the Milky Way. So this is where the second heaven is for us. Now that message they got, the radio burst came from outside of here. So just imagine that. This radio burst came from way outside of this huge area. So, we're talking about traveling very far to get here of a burst like that. Usually it takes a real long time just for something in our galaxy just to reach us. So, it's pretty amazing that happened, It's some really interesting, crazy times we're living in right now. It really is. But, like I said, when this happens, don't be scared, because this is what they've known has been coming. I don't think I used to think it was like Nibiru and stuff like that. No, I think there is going to be a thing called wormwood coming, but I think that what basically this is talking about. What they're gearing you up towards is the Locust Army. The Locust Army looks like a gray alien if you think about it, really. So, like I said, it's just something to really think about, because these are the type of things we're going to have to be thinking about right now. Because soon these things are going to be reality to us, and if you don't get prepared knowing this kind of stuff, you're going to be totally lost when it does. So I hope that I help out with showing you something like this where it kind of helps you out. Just remember that there's 3 parts to it. It's not just heaven, it's just not earth and heaven. There's 3 parts of it. Okay. Actually, there's a good book that I read by John Mylor. That's called the Antichrist Alien Antichrist. That's what it's called. He thinks that it's going to be that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like where a lot of people actually, of other researchers, think the same thing. That's going to be some kind of thing coming down from the second heaven to deceive us. So I guess we'll find out, right? Who knows, right? There are many beasts, but there is going to be a man of sin. That there's going to be Satan coming down from here, and it's going to be a real crazy time when that happens. When he gets kicked out of the second heaven, it's going to be nuts. So yeah, I just wanted to do a video to explain a little more into that. Okay. Well, this is Con Blast, and I hope that everybody has a blessed day or night, and I will see you for another video.